And we're back with Code Realize Future Blessings. Last time in Finis' route, we saw a very handsome boy, white-haired boy working for Idea, and I need to know his name. Also, I don't know if I'm going to be combining this part with the last part, because the last part was kind of short. I'll just have to see how this goes, because this is chapter 2 now, so we'll just see how this all plays out. I don't know how this is going to end up looking in Let's Play terms, but moving on. Vivid colors paint the walls and the floor from the moonlight that pours in through the stained glass. Mesmerized by the saints projected upon the interior. Our footsteps echo throughout the majestic cathedral as I walk alongside Finis after our return to London. I never imagined that Twilight's headquarters was in the center of London.
盲点だったかね。下手にこそこそと隠れるよりも大胆に構える方が意外と気づかれないものさ。このセントポール大聖堂は表向き事故が起きて立ち入り禁止となっていてね、聖なる祭礼の場に英国の闇たる我々が今日構えているとは。
I can just imagine the Twilight tailing Lupin grinding his teeth in vexation if he were to ever catch wind of this. In any event, after Alistair's comment, I quietly come to a stop. I came all this way. Isn't it about time to tell me, Finis? Where's Father now? And what are you trying to accomplish? There's so much I want to ask Father. Why he left me alone in that house. Why he gave me this poison-filled body. And why he created us in the image of his own children.
姉さん、もう少し落ち着いたらどう？別に僕はここから逃げたりしないよ。
Annoyance. That's his expression in a nutshell. He didn't say anything in particular to communicate that feeling, but it's evident that he tires of my barrage of questions. At this rate, he'll just continue to sidestep the discussion and ultimately end up not telling me a thing. Those sorts of baseless anxieties have been hounding me, but surprisingly, it's his right-hand man who brushes those away.
そう言うな、フィニス。彼女の言う通り、ここまで来たら私にも詳しく教えてほしいものだ。秘密主義も構わないが、事情を一切知らぬままでは動きづらい。多少は情報をもらえるとありがたいね。
Finis knits his brow at Alistair's words and opens his mouth in annoyance.
手足が余計なことを考える必要なんてないと思うけどね。まあいいや。一応約束は約束だ。順番に教えてあげるよ。まず、父様がどこにいて何をしているのか。父様は今、深い深い眠りについて。
Okay.
その眠りを覚ますことが僕の目的だ。そして父様がその眠りからもう一度復活するためには、姉さんの持つホロロギウムが必要になる。
深い眠りからもう一度復活か。まるで聖人の奇跡のような物言いだね。
正しいんじゃない？父様の肉体はすでに滅びた。人間で言うと死んだってことになるの。
What? Such a simple word, yet such a shocking word. Father died? Without so much as ever reacting to my shock, Finis only gives a nod.
だけど悲しむ必要はないよ。父様にとっての肉体なんて知の探求を妨げるただの檻に過ぎない。ホロロギウムが完成さえすれば、天才科学者アイザック・ベックフォードは新たな器を得て目覚めるんだからね。
It took me a moment to process the fact that Father had already passed away. But I have trouble understanding how Finis was able to say those words so lightly, so casually as a topic of discussion. People have but one life. To even consider reviving the dead, is that possible No, even if it is, would it be right?
していいかだって父様は常に正しいんだ僕や姉さんが考えることじゃないよ
I knit my brow to his words. I, too, have a desire to meet Father. Father, for whom I have waited so long in the dreary darkness by my lonesome, to one day return to me. I long for his big, gentle hand upon my head that I knew so well from my memories. I want to hear him call my name with his gentle voice. But if all I've heard so far is correct, that experience was by my father's hands. The source of my body's poison. The source of 665 failures piled atop each other. The source of our creation as replacements of his lost children. It's all my father's hands. And I...
どうしたの姉さんまさか父様の復活に協力するのが嫌とは言わないよね姉さんを生み出して愛してまでくれた父様を悲しませたりしないよね
I called Rancor, whatever, begins to bubble at the edges of Finis's words. I've never heard that word before. Rancor, man. The oppressive atmosphere is palpable when suddenly...
素晴らしいさすがは我が永遠の師アイザック先生
Y'all can't see it, but I just started looking down. I'm holding my head and I'm like, God, why him? Not this character again. Fuck. No.
科学の心が不滅なのと同様先生も不滅ということだ
No. The vibration of his emotion-filled shout breaks apart the atmosphere along with our eardrums. You know, it's funny. In the anime, they actually toned him down a lot. He wasn't as, loud and annoying as he is in the game. Anyway. It's been a while since we last met, but I'd never forget a voice like that, and neither will I as long as I live. A voice wholly unique to... I remember you from the Black Gathering. Nemo, was it?
惜しい実に惜しい以前より近づいて9大点は与えられない
My hate for this character is so real.
それでは改めて名乗ろうではないか My name is Nemo
I wish that was funny. I wish I could laugh, but he's so annoying that I can't.
科学と書いてネモと読むネモと書いて科学と読む
No, I don't care. I do not care. Two shits. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure that would make it even more difficult to remember.
ネモ君は一度科学という言葉に
What is Nemo doing at Twilight headquarters? Is he a Twilight soldier? I look to Finis, compelled to ask him. He clicks his tongue with a face of displeasure as the likes which I've never seen before.
そこのそれは今回の計画に協力してる科学者だ
Okay. Finis just got mad points for calling him that thing. That's funny.
あれが開発しているとあるものは父様復活の要となる代物でね黄昏がダミーの財団を通じて資金と技術を提供してやってるわけさ
そうその通りやはり見るものは見ているということなのだこの私の生み出す科学の輝き
I do not care. I do not want to listen to his voice. When I played the first game, I literally turned his voice down. You know what? Where's Nemo? Please be in here. Thank God. Oh, wait, no, I just want to turn it down. I don't want to... Oh, wait, there we go. That's what I was looking for. There we go. Perfect. Way better. Because God does his voice annoying. I can't put my finger on it. By all rights, he shouldn't share a single similarity with him, but I can't help but be reminded of a little of Impei. Blah.
見ての通り変態ではあるけど、一応父様の復活にあれの協力は不可欠なんだ。救いがたい変態ではあるけど。
Oh, Finis should get bad points right now, boy. Twice, yes. I look away from Nemo, who has struck a vaguely artistic pose, and he continues to talk, loud and shrill. Then my gaze returns to them once more. Ugh. Okay, maybe that's a little too low for his. I mean, it's just his voice is so annoying, and it's just like, why do you exist? Okay, maybe that's a little bit better. Although homunculus, your creation presents for Isaac, so I suppose you can be considered as trapped. That is so creepy. Please. Alright, I'm done. Nope, I'm done. Goodbye, I'm out. Just kidding. I'm still here. I'm not calling him bad. Hell no. Fuck no.
私にとっても弟と妹みたいなものだからね。
アレスター、こいつはもう殺しても構わないんじゃない？
I'd freaking love to. Oh, jeez.
言動が危機開会にも程があるよ。
Also, if you want a picture of this, then there you go. But I am not calling Nemo that. Hell no.
気持ちはよくわかるが、落ち着きたまえ。対局を担うためには、こういった輩も使わねばならないのだよ。
Finis, Alistair, Nemo, and the Twilight soldiers that obey them. These are the ones trying to revive Father. With a sigh as to reset the conversation back to where it began, Finis directs his eyes at me.
協力してもらうよ、姉さん。僕たちはこれからホロロギウムを完成させ、父様の復活を目指す。たとえどんな邪魔が入り、どれだけの犠牲を払おうともね。
Is that the purpose of Twilight? Lupin told me that he came to London to stop a horrifying terrorist plan that the Twilight is advancing. If this is the plan that he was referring to, then Lupin and the others will definitely come here to put a stop to it.
たかがコソ泥一味に一体何ができるっていうのさ。奴らの存在なんて取るに足らないね。むしろ警戒すべきはイデア。歴史の管理者を名乗る狂人たちだ。
Idea. Something in the back of my mind is brought to my memory once more. That's right, it was...
ああ、これは失礼。自己紹介が遅れました。私の名はサンジェルマン。ああ、それよりもイデアの首都。
Wasn't that what Saint Germain called himself at Father's underground research facility?
ほほう、君はひょっとしてイデアの首都にあったのかね。私も最近知ったのだが、奴らこそは
Okay, cool. Oh god, he is so annoying. Okay, shut
無
up.
知猛昧かは知らないが、イデアが黄昏の情報網をもってしても全容がつかめない謎の組織なのは確かだ。フィーニスの言う通り、彼らが歴史を管理する存在ならば必ずや計画の障害となるだろうね。
The plan to revive Father, advanced by Twilight. The ideas apostles that may come to impede it. And Lupin, who had been after Twilight all along. If this were in the past, I doubt I'd have hesitated at all working with Twilight. But now that I know about my birth, I'm starting to question my father's ambitions. So, what should I do? As I stared down, unable to reconcile my emotions, Nemo peers into my face with a jolly expression. Yeah, whatever, dude.
よくできた人形ではないか。まるで人と見分けがつかないよ。素晴らしい。こんな魂なき人形にすら魂を与えてしまうほどの莫大なエネルギー。賢者の意志の全身、ホロロギウム。実に
ねえも興味を持つのは勝手だけど姉さんを勝手に使うのは許さない。
Yeah, boy. I can't, man, with Nemo.
それは父様復活に欠かせない道具、替えの利かない部品なんだからね。
こうして計画の歯車が揃った以上、今後はだいぶ。
A throbbing. My empty chest reminds me of my pain. A well-made doll. A tool for the plan. A gear. They continue their conversation as if I'm not even there, in plain sight. It's true that I'm just a synthetic existence. Frankly, I'm used to being treated like a subhuman. But no. Even if I'm a synthetic existence that was made to accomplish some goal, I am neither a part nor a doll.
はあ？何言ってるの姉さん。ルパンたちと一緒にいたせいで余計な自我でも目覚めたの？僕たちは父様の待望を叶えるための歯車。それでこそ愛される価値が出るんだよ。
Even so, I'm not a thing. I have my own personality and my own will. And Finis, you're the same.
どうも姉さんは自分の立場が分かってないみたいだね。これは計画を早めた方が良さそうだ。
He looks away as I glare at him and quietly mutters to himself.
やっと僕は父様の役に立てるんだ。これでやっと。
Oh boy. I can only wonder what he was going to say next. I continue staring at him intently, chasing after his words that melted into the void. Okay then. Look, a room. The following day, I spent a sleepless night in a guest room that Twilight Soldier led me to. I stay in bed even after the sun rises and just stare blankly at the room. How do I know the sun's rising when there's no frickin' window? My eyes are drawn to the simple table and chest and a painting in the minimalist style. I would assume that Twilight HQ, an intelligent agency, first and foremost wasn't expecting to host a guest. I was trying to see if I was going to burp there. But the indifference of this room does a little... Oh god. Oh god. Oh, to ease my heart. I just can't relax. My gaze drops to my own body. Rather than the casual wear that Victor modified to resist the poison, I'm now wearing a dress. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! We get the dress back! Wearing a dress that resembles my old one. I love her dress. I actually have her dress, and I have cosplayed Cardia. I did a photo shoot with someone, and I'm still waiting those pictures to come in. Maybe by the time I've recorded this and put it up in their thing, but yeah. It's a dress that Finis prepared. I don't have any spare casual clothes, so I had no choice but to wear this. But when I wear this dress, I feel like I went back to a time before I met Lupin and the others. It makes my heart restless. I touch my chest out of anxiety. There I find the beautiful poisonous flower that Father gave to me. Yay, we're back in the dress! Ah! Father's revival. I thought about it last night too, but my past self in Wales likely would have helped with the plan without hesitation. The father who loved me promised that one day he will return for me. Given the opportunity to bring him back to life, I would have offered myself without a moment of hesitation, just like a silent doll. But I left that mansion. Oh, I remember that. Gosh, you mustn't know love. Going against Father's warning, I've loved the life I've spent with everyone. My heart floods with emotions born from my days spent with Lupin and the others. The smile I had to force, my anger, my sadness. Father is not the only one in my heart anymore. To revert back to a doll from this point, I suppose I've already learned too much for that. Those experiences I have amassed sound a warning. A warning that Father's ambitions will ruin the happiness of many people. Right, I can't just obey unconditionally. I stand up from my bed and begin to wander about the room. What should I do from here? If only Lupin and the others were here. I shake my head to cast that thought aside. They took such good care of me, and yet I was the one who left the mansion without telling them. There's no way I can go back now and say that I need their help. Straightening my posture, I throw a small glance toward the door. I'm not sure whether they think that I can't or won't run away, but from the curiosity glance, there doesn't seem to be any sort of monitoring device in the room, and even the door is unlocked. In that case, should I go outside? Well, we're gonna save. That's what we're gonna do. Honestly, I feel like the smartest choice is to probably stay in the room. I take a deep breath and sit down on the bed. Maybe it'd be best to stay put. I'm sure Finis and the others are fully aware that I'm still uncooperative, yep. Rather than risk tighter surveillance with my recklessness. Gosh, okay. It would be best for me to lay low and keep them off guard. The most important thing for a thief is to have the patience to find an opportunity.
なかなか興味深い格言だ。アルセーヌ・ルパンの
When did you get in here? His sudden words make me jump. Before I realize it, a tall old man is standing there. What, Nani?
人形とはいえ、女性に失礼かとも思ったが。
I didn't hear no damn knocking.
返事がなかったのでね。
Don't lie to me. I didn't hear a single knock. Jimmy A. Allister, the top executive of Twilight, and Finis' subordinate. And according to Van Helsing himself, a man who had significant ties with him as well. I glare at Allister with a face of clear cautiousness, and he narrows his eyes as if to toy with me.
不意をつかれたというのに、随分と冷静じゃないか。
Not just Van Helsing, but all the others as well. If I'm able to keep calm, it's thanks to them. I can tell his intention from coming here, but this may actually be convenient for me. I open my mouth to ask him the single question I have on my mind. Allister, why are you helping me finish this plan? What do you have to gain if Father is revived? Her gazes mingle, and an odd chill shoots through my body. As if he's looking straight through me.
君のその質問に、ないが、君という存在は面白い。特
I wonder what he finds curious about me. Alistair chuckles, smiling as if to ascertain something.
私がフィーニスに従う理由、それは実に単純な理由だよ。私は彼の部下だからね。しがない下働きの身としては上司の決定に。
Do you really believe that? I return his brazen answer with a glare, and he laughs and shrugs his shoulders.
思っているさ。思ってはいるが、そうだな。それ以外の理由があるとすれば、新しい世界に興味があるというだけさ。
The world that father wants to create?
そう。現代のプロメテウスと呼ばれる彼は、ネオスチームエンジンの開発により、そんな彼ならば、もう一度この世界を作り直してくれるのではないかと。
Recreate the world? Alistair speaks as though he's enjoying himself, but something like that would undoubtedly come with unprecedented pain. The creation of a new world akin to the destruction of the old one. I can only wonder whether that untold misery is reflected in his eyes.
さて、今度は私の質問の番だ。君こそ、なぜフィーニスについてきた？
Because I wanted to know the whereabouts of father.
本当に、それだけかね。
As if to probe from the truth, Alistair's dark eyes imprison me. I can't stop myself from backing away from those eyes that, for some reason, remind me those of Sholmes.
行方を知りたいだけならば、その目的はもう果たしたと言えるだろう。君も聞いた通り、アイザックは死んだ。それでも残っているのは、アイザックを復活させたいからかね。そう睨まないでくれ。君が何を考えていようとも、それを責めるつもりなど。
You say that as if you know everything I'm thinking.
さて、どうかな。私は年寄りだからね。君のような若者をからかうのがいい目をするね、君は。人形であることが実に不思議なくらい。
Alistair smiles. It's by no means good-willed, but it's odd that in that I don't sense any malice in it. Do you have any more business with me? He traces his beard with his finger as if pondering something.
いいえ、もう十分だよ。実では、意地悪な老人はそろそろ退散するとし。
Bye. With those words, Alistair left the room, looking somewhat satisfied. Okay, that was weird. A few days pass. During that time, neither Twilight nor Finis made any particularly big moves. The Twilight headquarters became eerily silent, and by the look of things, time passed with little ado. But surely Finis isn't just sitting around twiddling his thumbs. The silence before the storm, as the saying goes. I'm sure that the plan to revive Father is progressing behind the scenes. As proof of that, I was made to participate in Nemo's experiments almost every day. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, cool. Don't care.
お前の感想はどうでもいいよ。それより姉さんを使えば例の装置も動かせるのか？
無論、もちろん当然だと思う。計画は怖いぐらいに
Okay, cool. That's new. I've never seen this background before, I think. Well, actually, maybe. No, I don't think we've ever seen this background before. That's one example of many. Over the past few days, they've been gauging the strength of the poison, logging the state of the horologium, and the like. I've talked with Nemo, Finis, and Alistair here and there during that time, but there's one thing that I can be sure of. Beginning with Finis, all of Twilight views me as little but a tool. I'm all but sure of that much. Sarah. I'm under my own name. Unlike at St. Germain's mansion, nobody here in Twilight headquarters would call me by my name. No one would treat me as human. A vessel for the horologium. A homunculus. A tool for father. My sense of self gradually erodes as I begin to internalize this treatment. I am Sarah. I mutter to myself again so that I don't forget it. Even if this is just the name of the original's copy. More than anything, I wanted someone to call me by that name. By my name, blah, blah, blah. To call me Sarah. To say that I'm not a thing, nor a monster. What's this? Perhaps it's because I've been in such deep thought as I walked. I stopped my feet, finding myself in a pathway I don't recognize. And then, I can hear someone. Someone's voice. A small, distant voice that I wouldn't have heard if not for the dead silence. Drawn to this voice, I continue forward as I follow the sound. Who is it? Hey, Woo? I can only wonder how far I've walked. Oh. That's where we are. As I arrive at the room in the deepest section, I behold the scene before me. I always thought this was so pretty looking. It is really dang pretty. Anyway, what immediately draws my eyes is a colossal armillary sphere enshrined in the center of the room. It looks as though every one of its gears move independently from the other, but many gears are interlocked with each other, creating regularly as a whole. It's an enormous map of the night sky, replicating its complex movements of the stars. That's also pretty. And at its base, the figure of a boy who looks up at the sphere. Oh, Venus. Well, that's not creepy at all.
父様、もうすぐだよ。やっと姉さんが来てくれたんだ。
Oh, you are so disturbing.
これでついに父様が復活する。父様は世界を管理する神になるんだ。
Venus continues to gaze up at the sphere, not noticing my presence. The sight almost has an ephemeral quality, like that of a boy admiring the stars that he'll never be able to reach.
ねえ、父様、僕は役に立ってるでしょ。
Sure. Ugh.
父様の言うことをよく聞いて、ここまで必死に計画を進めてきて、きっと全部うまくいく。誰にも邪魔なんてさせないから。だから父様、これが終わったら、ねえ、どうして何も答えてくれないの、父様。
I did always feel bad for him because he just... yeah.
僕が人形だから、怪物だから、そんなのおかしいじゃないか。同じ人形で怪物の姉さんには愛してるって言ったのに。
Poor Finis, man. A grievous, wavering voice.
それなのに、どうして僕だけ。ねえ、答えてよ、父様。
He sounded like he was angry, perhaps even crying. It was the voice of bottomless sadness. See, that's the interesting thing, is that he calls, like, her a soulless, monster and everything. But then here he is, the same thing as me, or Cardia. And if that ain't dang emotion on his face, He contradicts himself anyway.
そうか。今の父様はいくら答えたくても。待ってて、父様。もうすぐだから。
I couldn't bear to listen. I turned on my heels without making a sound. At first I considered calling out to him, but I couldn't do it. My little brother who stares up at this sphere as he talks to it, as though he's convinced it's father. He bore a miserable visage different from any he's shown me before. I had no words to console him. Rip. My shadow reflected faintly on the floor of the dim hallway. Even while returning to my own room, the way Finis looked was imprinted in my mind. How he talked to our formless father, looking up at the sphere as if to pray for salvation. He looked like a child who had lost the one person he depended on. Finis. Even now, I can still see it in my mind's eye. Lupin's smiling face telling me not to worry. Impei's jolly face yelling out, "I love you." Van Helsing's face saying it could be worse from the edge of his lips. Victor's face that tells me, "Don't worry, it'll be fine," as he squints his eyes. Saint Germain's face, smiling and telling me that it's all right for me to be here. But did Finis have people in his life like them? To tell him that they love him? That he's human? How sad it must have been for him if he had nobody like that. Hi? Huh? A Twilight soldier was standing there when I opened my eyes. My body stiffened. Perhaps because they are trained as an intelligence agency, soldiers of the Twilight seldom speak. At the very least, for one to talk to me on their own was definitely a first. Do you have business with me?
そう身構えんなって。ま、何事も疑ってかかれっていう俺の教えを実践してくれてるのは師匠としては嬉しい限りだけどよ。
Hello. What? A head voice! He puts his hands over his mask and cape and swings his arms as if to tear them away.
よ、久しぶりだな。
Hi, Lupin! I can't believe you're here! Lupin!
喜んでくれるのは嬉しいが、嗅ぎつけられたくねえ。
I put my hand over my mouth hastily. After changing his costume in an instant like a magic trick, Lupin studies our surroundings carefully. Lupin, how did you find me?
たとえどれだけ離れていようと、夜空の月のごとく美しい我らがレディの輝きを見失う
I love you.
ありえませんとも。なんて言えりゃかっこいいんだがな。このノートのおかげだよ。
Oh. What's this?
アイザックの手記だ。お前がいなくなった後、もしやと思ってウェールズの屋敷に行ったんだが、
Oh.
そこでこのノートを見つけた。悠長に読み上げる時間はねえからパパッと説明しちまうが、ここにはアイザックの狙う計画の一部始終が記されてる。一度死んで復活を遂げた後、自らの肉体を捨てて機械の神となり、神への戦いを挑む計画。計画名、コードリアライズ。
Well, title drop. Okay. A cold tingling sensation ran through my brain upon hearing those words. I know it. I've heard those words before. On the bed. That... I'm sorry, if you take that out of context, it could be really weird. Or perhaps in that glass tube filled with solution. Father's Book of Genesis. Code Realize.
その名前はな、俺が追いかけてる黄昏のテロ計画と全く同じ名前だ。
If it's not just a coincidence, then is Finis planning an act of terrorism?
さて、どうだかな。キーとなるのがお前だってこと以外、これを読んでも全貌はつかめねえ。とはいえ、ろくなことにならねえのは容易に想像がつく。
Lupin reaches his hand out to me.
本当は黙って姿を消したことに文句の一つも言ってやりてえが、詳しい話は後だ。逃げ道は確保してやる。さっさと行こうぜ。
I'm gonna say no, aren't I? I stare at his hand. Lupin's large, gentle hand. The precious hand that led me to the outside world. If I take this hand, he'll probably steal me away, no matter how far. He'd deliver me from the suffering and sadness, track down Finis' plan, put a stop to Father's revival, and then he'd guide me to a future where many will be happy. Of that I have no doubt. But in that future, one child won't be happy. My little brother, who clings to Father all alone. I'm sorry, Lupin. I can't go with you yet.
おいおい、何言ってんだよ。俺たちに黙って姿を消しちまったから戻ってきづらいってことか。だったら心配はいらねえよ。どいつもこいつも怒るどころか、ずーっとお前のことを心配して
That's
たんだ
not
し。
it, Lupin. No, that's not it. I have an unfinished business here. That boy who looked like he was holding back tears as he laughed. I can't just leave him be. Blah, blah.
何があった。今のお前の方がずっと泣きそうじゃねえか。
After studying my face intently, Lupin scratches his head and lets out a long sigh. He takes a small device from his breast pocket and tosses it toward me. Is this Impey's 8th year transmitter? Blah, blah.
ご名答。ついでに言うと、あいつが超小型に改良した最新作だ。何かあってもなくても、これで定期的にこっちへ連絡をよこしな。
Huh?
心情的には絶対反対なんだが、黄昏の動きを探るのに内部に協力者がいるってのは大きなメリットだからな。
Then you'll...
そんな決意を込めた顔されたらダメとは言えねえよ。ただし、お前が本当に危ないときは、お前の意思なんて関係ねえ。俺がかっさらう。
Right. Thanks, Lupin. And sorry that I'm always such a nuance, whatever the fuck that word is.
バーカ。自分で決めた道なら謝る必要なんてねえんだよ。頼りにしてるぜ。お前は俺の大切なかわいい一番弟子なんだからよ。
He called me precious. He's precious. I'm gonna die. Alright. He grinned, wearing the Twilight Soldier costume once again, and ran off, waving his hand. I really have to wonder how that man always seems to know exactly the right words to say to me. Sarah. Clinging tightly to that name, I see him off. Wishing for a time when I can tell my brother about this warm feeling. Aww. That's cute.
また声が聞けて嬉しいよ。
Oh, baby.
君という太陽がいない間、この男だらけのむっさい空間がどれだけの闇に覆われていたことか。
Oh. Right. I'm sorry?
インピーの感想はともかく、今後も定期通信は怠らないようにね。そこは敵の本拠地なんだ。絶対に無理はしないことを心がけて。
Got it.
幹部のアレスターという男は信用できる。何かあれば奴を頼るといい。
Right. Thanks, Victor, Van Helsing. I'll make sure to contact you regularly. Oh, right. I don't hear his voice. Is Saint Germain there today?
伯爵か？伯爵ならばここのところ毎日のように屋敷を留守にしているぞ。たまに戻っては来るようだが、最近はあまり顔を合わせる機会がないな。
Oh, Sissy! I see. It would have been nice to hear his voice too. Alright, I'm going to cut the signal. I'll talk with you all again soon. Phew. After finishing the call with my friends, I carefully tucked the transmitter into an inner pocket to ensure I don't melt it. A few days have passed since Lupin sneaked into the cathedral. During that time, I've been contacting Lupin and the others daily, without exception. The first time the call connected, they were upset and worried about my sudden disappearance. Now that I'm able to contact them, though, it feels more like I'm delivering survival reports. As for my daily life, I'm just forced to tag along with Nemo's experiments daily. Frankly, my reports are usually that there's not much to report. No matter what I'm going to do, I have to talk to Finis first. Although doing so will most certainly be the most difficult part of all. I can already see his unwilling face in my mind if I try talking with him. That's why I've decided to ask Alistair, the only one I can seem to talk to help find a time where I can talk to Finis. Just when I made up my mind. Ugh. A booming voice echoes grandly through the room, assaulting my ears. Jumping without even knocking was none other than the world's nosiest scientist himself. Yes, and thanks to your barging in, I now don't need coffee. No, what your voice does is hurt my ears and I want to die. It inspires my eardrums to cry out in pain at least. Thank you. It really does. Anyway, what do you need? Is it time to analyze the horologium again? Thank God. Excuse me? Oh God, he's so annoying. Help me. The amber-colored liquid wavers gently in the white porcelain teacup. The tea stand atop the table contains sandwiches filled with jam and a pile of scones. An elegant phonograph fills the room with its music. Phonograph is that thing. Twilight HQ, the intelligent agency of those who single-handedly undertake the dark deeds of the British government. Okay, I thought this was different music. Anyway, at a glance, it appeared that a very elegant tea room was prepared in an underground section of the cathedral. Elegant indeed, and front and center sits Finis, a sour look on his face. Alistair sits beside him, with Nemo his big grin on the opposite side.
さあ、遠慮せず飲むといい。今日はおそらく
It's probably not, he says. Probably?
黄昏では日々の緊張感を保つために仲間内で出される
Oh. Yikes. What?
適当なことを言うな、アレスター。お前は真顔で嘘をつくから迷惑な。
I don't care.
お前は自分に正直なだけだろ。
存在としては嘘か冗談の塊だね。
Watching the vaguely tense conversation in the corner of my eye, I put the teacup to my lips as I quell my nervousness. I could tell that the tea Alistair made for us was likely a high-quality one. But due to the situation, I could barely savor the taste at all.
どうかね、この茶葉は。東の正論で栽培が始まった品種でね。
It's quite good, I think. He comes in a close second after Impei's tea.
ほう、我が友にして空かけるライバルは紅茶。
Not just tea, Impei is great at cooking and in general. He even managed to get compliance out of Lupin and Saint Germain.
見た目の割に多彩だね、彼は。
Yeah,
料
probably
理の腕
not.
については
彼が料理上手なのは当然だろうとも。所詮料理など超合。
That might be a stretch. Though I can still envision Impei, red in the face, pitching a fit.
しかし、
Okay, I will not have you speak bad about my husband.
さらに一歩進んだ域にと。
Meaning?
これを見たまえ。
たった一本飲むだけで3日未満不眠不休で働くことが可能となる。
夢の薬なのだよ。
I just like, I don't know, for some reason that reminded me of Miyu from Danganronpa V3, where she was like making inventions that you can eat while you sleep, drink while you sleep, something while you sleep. That's just what that reminded me of. Anyway, I don't know why.
ちなみに試しに飲ませた兵士は3日後失神して
Speaking of poison, I shake my head lightly. And then, Finis, who sat across from me, pours several spoonfuls of sugar into his teacup, seemingly in a bad mood.
ところでアレスター、この状況は一体何の真似かな。
Okay, now we're getting to the serious stuff.
僕は姉さんと仲良くお茶なんて心の底から願い下げなんだけど。
Okay, that was rude.
そう言わないでくれ、フィニス。君も甘いものは好きだろう。それに加えてこの茶会は彼女の提案なの。
姉さん？
Wait, I never proposed any such thing.
おや、フィニスと話す機会が欲しいと言った。
Well, he was right about that. I did say that, but I never thought it would be like this, though. Even when I toss Alistair a spiteful look, he sips his tea as if it's not his problem.
ああ、そう。なら、もう帰っていい？僕は姉さんと話すことなんてないし、姉さんだってそうでしょ？現にさっきから聞いてれば、インピーの料理だのルパンがどうしただの。くだらない話ばっかりじゃないか。
フィニス、君は自分は理解できないルパンたちの話をする。
は？
Ooh. Does that mean you're being sulky?
はあ？姉さんの頭は本当におめでたいね。あいつらと暮らしてた短い期間で想像以上に毒されてたことに呆れただけだよ。
Right, sure.
いいかい姉さん。姉さんは余計なことを考える必要はない。父様のことだけを考えればいいんだ。
I stare back quietly at Finis. It almost sounds like he's trying to convince me. No matter the cost?
ああ、どうしてもだよ。
A family besides father. I can't even think about my little brother.
くだらない。何度も言った通り、僕たちは父様の子供たちを元にしただけのただの人形だ。
Doesn't mean you're still not my little brother because you are.
だから便宜上姉さんと呼んでるだけ。人形同士が兄弟関係を語るなんてそれこそおままごとと同じことさ。
人形だと自分で言うのなら不機嫌にならなくともいいのでは。
Yeah, I agree.
どうも君は。
うるさいよアレスター。
Slamming the teacup on the table, the remaining drops hovered in the air with his force. Every meeting with Finis came with a tense atmosphere where the slightest disturbance could mean incurring his wrath. Inside the train during the hijack, at the underground facility where that terrible truth slept. I felt a hatred and madness from him in those encounters that sent a chill down my spine. But he's not the same now as he was then. For a moment, he looks like a child who matches his age.
何を笑ってるのさ。気色悪い。
Sorry, my mind was wandering. I was just thinking we're siblings, but your body doesn't contain poison.
それは当然じゃないか。その毒はホロロギウムに適合した姉さんだけの特権だ。
Special privilege?
ああ、特権だよ。そのおかげで父様に愛してもらえる。それが特権以外の何だっていうの。僕には決して向けられない笑顔が姉さんには向けられる。僕には向けられない笑顔が。
His teeth makes a grinding sound. My poison, a special privilege. I've been through so much because of this cursed body. But before those words can leave my mouth, Nemo casually butts in.
フィニス、君はアイザック先生に愛されるためだ。
そうだよ。何を今さら。
なるほど。ではきっと先生。
どういう意味だ。
何、簡単なことだ。アイザック先生が歩まれているのは心にして崇高な科学のだが、君は先生の姿だけを追い求め、あの方が歩んでいくさなれば、君が追いついた時にはすでに先生はさらにそれではやがて両者の道は離れていく。つまり
You probably shouldn't say that.
ふざけるな！お前に何がわかる！
Like I said, shouldn't have said that.
僕の道は父様の道！父様の道は僕の道だ！それが分かれるわけがない！
なぜ怒るのかね？私は見解を述べただけだ。
This is like a conversation in YouTube comment sections over who has the right opinion. Finis, calm down. I quickly stop Finis as he makes a fist. His face is already twisted to the extent that I'm afraid he'll shoot to kill. In my attempt to change the subject, I say what immediately pops into my head. That's right. There was something I've been meaning to ask you for a while. My body has this poison. Is there anything different about yours? I have poison and you have immortality? Van Helsing once said that he shot you through the head and I saw Saint Germain stab you. But you're still alive. Why?
姉が猛毒の怪物なんだから、弟が不死の怪物でもおかしくないよ。
He turns his back as if to signal the end of the tea party.
そろそろ準備も整ってきたことだし、いいよ、見せてあげる。どうせもうすぐ何もわからなくなるんだ。それくらいは教えてあげるよ。
Go ahead? What does he mean? Exactly. Oh, I think I know. And then Finis guides me to the deepest part of St. Paul's Cathedral, the place where he spoke his sad words to a father that could not be seen. It was that room. Enshrined to the center of the room, just as before, is the colossal glowing armillary sphere. Around it, countless gears that overlap again and again, drawing a geometric pattern. Blah. What is this? What is this machine?
あれとはご挨拶だね。僕と父様の本体に向かって。
Main body.
そう。そして僕の不死身の秘密でもある。見てもらった方が早いかな。
I hear a voice behind me and whip around reflexively. There, I see Finis cracking a subtle smile. Finis, how do you get behind...
やれやれ、姉さんは鈍いな。
Looking to the new voice, I see another Finis approaching. It's no illusion. From behind the sphere, from the corner of the room, the shadow of the pillar, the outside hall. Many appear one after another, and they are all Finis. Okay, that's a nightmare. That is a nightmare. Before I even realize it, the entire line of sight is filled with countless copies of Finis. What is this? Which one's the real one?
誰がだって？何か勘違いをしているようだけど、これは全部本物だよ。
Ooh, that's a nice effect.
僕たちは皆、父様の手で作られたフィーニスという名の生体端末。
Okay.
僕たち一人一人が経験した記憶は、この天球儀により全ての僕に共有される。そう。ここにいる僕たち全てが同じ記憶を持つフィーニスなんだよ。
Ah, I really like that effect on his voice. That's really good. When we met in the train, the encounter at the laboratory, the massacre in Wales, the moment during our tea party. Those memories belong to all of us. That's what they all mean to tell me. Even in the Finis whom I was drinking tea with only a bit ago. Once he mixes in, there's no way for me to tell the difference any longer. Excuse me. What is this?
素晴らしくて声も出ない。これも全部父様の英字があってこそ。さっきも触れたけど、この天球儀にはね、僕だけじゃなく父様の精神も眠っている。姉さんのホロロギウムが復活の鍵として消化された暁には、ここに眠る父様は最短を迎えるんだ。そう、この器である僕の肉体に宿り、未来永劫を生き続ける神となるんだよ。素晴らしいでしょ？僕たちの父様が永遠の存在になる。こんなにも素晴らしい偉業に僕たちは関わることができる。
The harsh resonance of the kakage of laughter fills the room. A fearsome scene that laughs in the face of God. Also, I've never heard of that cacophony word before. I couldn't stand it anymore and shouted out as they strained my voice. Creating this many Finises. Creating me with a body of deadly poison. What does Father plan to do once he's revived? As I shouted, breathing roughly, the Finises quietly tell me.
かつて獣同然の生活だった人間は火を与えられ、それを活用することで動物の枠を外れて文明を持ち始めた。やがて科学が発展していくにつれて人間たちが手にするものも進歩していく。木から石器へ、石器から鉄器へ、陶石から弓へ、弓から銃へ。人の歴史は武器の発展とともに、人の歴史は死と騒乱とともに。だから父様は決めたんだよ。天才的頭脳と朽ちない機械の体、そして永遠に動き続ける心臓を持った自らが神になることで、永遠に続く戦争で地上を覆い尽くし、無限に科学を進歩させることをね。
Endless war? That's not right. Father wasn't satisfied with just us, so he means to use everyone on Earth as a doll, as pawns in his war? That's horrible!
うるさいよ、姉さん。姉さんの綺麗事にはもううんざりだ。少し早いけど、黙らせてあげる。
Nani? Oh shit. Finis held out a pendant with a large glistening gem before me. I feel a cold sweat run down my back as I gaze into its scarlet brilliance that seems to serve a purpose opposite of my gem. My instinct gives me a clear signal. This is dangerous.
このペンダントにはね、姉さんの持つホロロギウムを変性させる効果があるんだ。人体の中で成熟したホロロギウムはやがて錬金術の到達点、賢者の石へと生まれ変わる。その際に撒き散らされる猛毒はあまりにも膨大で、きっとロンドンを死の都に変えるだろうけど、そんなのは些細な問題だ。賢者の石によって完成された無限のエネルギーを得て、父様はこの世界を新たに作り直す。さあ、コードリアライズの始まりだ。
Isn't it a little too early? It's only chapter 2. Well, that's bad. I can feel it. Something inside me beats. Something hot like magma begins to flow through my veins. Something entirely inhuman gradually encroaches on my body and a sound rings out as it begins to recreate me. I begin to squirm violently, fearing that I'm losing myself. No! No!
なんでそんな顔をするのさ。もっと喜んでよ、姉さん。これで父様の願いが叶う。僕たちはようやく愛してもらえる。だからちょっとだけ苦しいけど我慢してね。
Finis' hand repeatedly strokes my hair. It's as if to say that even he who hates me so much could forgive me now. My vision gets blurry, and color starts to fade from my world. I wonder if this is how I'll die. Just as the thought runs through my paralyzed mind,
さあ、姉さん、もうすぐだよ。もうす
without any warning, as if suddenly cut off, that thing, laughter stops abruptly. And then they begin to fall in place, one after another, like marionettes that had their strings cut. What? Even the pain in my chest, my agony, they are all too gone, like they were never there. Finis? I pick myself up and shake my brother, who stopped moving right beside me. Looking around once more, none of the others seemed to be moving. They were just a collection of the Finis ragdolls, laying with limbs splayed out hideously like corpses. What could have possibly happened? Then I noticed a dim blue light emitting from the edge of my peripheral vision. What? Little more than a whimper came out, but I couldn't help it. We're repeating from the first game. Right now, before me, my one and only little brother moved. And was looking toward me, painted in a pale light. Yeah.
長い眠りだった。
I immediately realized, no. The face that slowly looked up, the voice that quietly spoke, were the same. I could tell instinctively, this person wasn't Finis. In that case, are you Father?
そうだ。我が愛しい娘よ。
Welp, this is bad. Very bad.
今私はこのうつろなる器の実を通してお前を見ている。ああ、こうしてお前と言葉を交わす日をどれだけ待ち望んでいたか。
Father's hand caresses my cheek. He doesn't seem to mind at all, even as the hideous sound of his skin burning resounds. Oh, wow. Oh man, her dress is so pretty and I still can't believe I have it. Eee! Anyway. Father, your hand.
何も問題はない。可愛いの利く体がいくら焼け落ちようとも、私にとっては愛しいお前にこうして触れられることの方が。
My sweet, gentle father's words. But I just can't justify being happy. The things that he trampled all over in order to show his love toward me. His indifference towards Finis. Now that I know what lurks behind his words.
本当はもっと言葉を交わしたい。この体が何体腐れ落ちようともお前を抱きしめてやりたい。だがまだだ。まだ時は満ちていない。お前はまだ賢者の石として未完成。私の目覚めは一時的なものに過ぎない。
Father, who I'm longed for. His words of affection that I've longed for. But for some reason, all I have to offer in return is my sadness and anger. I slap Father's hand away and take a step back. Father, why? And then I speak the words that I wanted to hear him wanted him to hear the most. Blah, blah. Okay, well, saving. Why? Why'd you do that? Why? Why'd you create so many fetuses? He really is no different from a doll like that. Both Finis and me. We're alive!
何を勘違いしている。フィーニスから聞いているはずだ。私が愛しているのは娘だけだ。お前自身の意志などノイズに過ぎない。
A clear rejection. Denying me of my very self. This man probably has no intention of acknowledging me in the slightest. His words were colder than ice, as though the gentle voice from before was a lie.
そしてフィーニスは顔が同じだけで面影すらもない人形。
What? A sudden anger welled up in me. Do you have any idea how much he, Finis... Father, Isaac seemed to be ignoring my words. Then he let out a sigh and muttered,
時間切れのようだ。また会おう。愛しい我が娘。お前がもたらす創生が来る時よ。私はここで待ち続けているよ。
What? Wait! I'm not done! He smiles softly at the Sarah who is me, and just as before, he crumples to the floor. I hurry over to help him up, and he slowly opens his eyes. Finis?
わかるよ。父様が僕の中にいたんだね。ここまで目覚めが進んだなら、あとはもうおわずかだ。近いうちに父様は完全に目覚めることができる。
How? How can you be so calm about this? Didn't you hear anything Father said? The man doesn't care about us.
父様が何か言っていたの？
What?
ああ、言ってなかったっけ？父様の意識が顕在化しているときは僕の意識はないんだ。不要だからね。だから父様がいたということが分かっても何を話されたかまでは僕は知らない。父様から何か聞いたの？羨ましいな。僕も聞きたかったよ。
A chill goes down my spine. Does that mean if Father revives completely, what will happen to you?
僕？それはもちろん意識もろとも完全に消えるだろうね。だって父様と一つになるんだから。それは姉さんだって同じだよ。賢者の石が完成した暁には父様と一つになって消えるんだ。
Why? Why do you take life for granted? I stare at my own hands. I recall the dear person whom the spy's poison killed. If you die, then love, kindness, warmth, you won't feel any of those. I grab Finis's arm firmly as if to urge him. I can't share my sisterly warmth with him with my poisonous flesh. But even so, perhaps I can at least share a little warmth through my gloves.
やめろ!
But Finis displays an emotion of disgust and shoves me away.
僕を惑わせて計画を遅らせようとしてもそうはいかない。
No,
何を言っても無駄だよ。最後の計画はもう始まったんだ。姉さんはこれから少しずつ賢者の石に変わっていく。そして全てが終わるんだ。
what words would even reach him now? No matter how much I strain my mind, nothing comes to me.
失礼するよ。盛り上がっているところ悪いが、招かれざる客人が来たようだ。
Alistair quietly shows himself.
客？
Could it be Lupin and the others?
残念だが違うな。初めて見る相手。
Is it boy with the fork thingy?
わかった。迎撃する。計画の
I want to know if it's him and if I... Perhaps because his consciousness is amassed as one, the many Finises begin to disperse even without orders.
姉さんには僕を一人つけるから部屋に戻っておとなしくしているといい。と言ってもどうせ編成の影響でまともに動けやしないだろうけど。
Wait! Before Finis leaves, I take a handkerchief from my pocket with trembling hands and slowly hold it out to him. Finis, your hand. At least use this in place of a bandage.
せっかくの心遣いだが、やけどに直接布を当てるのはおすすめ。より悪化させたいのなら話は別だがね。
Sorry.
そもそも治療なんて不要だよ。あれだけ僕が大量にいるんだ。
While I hang my head, I look at Finis's right hand. His hand that had been hideously burned while touching my cheek, creating a painful-looking mark.
なんで無傷の姉さんがそんなに苦しそうなわけ？鬱陶しいんだよ、そういうの。
With an irritated look on his face, he snatches the handkerchief from my hand and turns away.
これはとりあえず受け取っておくよ。所詮姉さんの自己満足に過ぎないけど、その方がその鬱陶しい顔を見なくて済みそうだからね。
Man, you've really turned on the tsundere, haven't you?
行くぞ、アレスター。
That was very tsundere of him. Finis then begins to walk away. His hand, hinged from my poison, dangling at his side. Well, that happened.